everyone, it's Aaron here from Rudy Visuals. Hope you're all having a great start to the year and doing well. In today's video, we're reviewing the 7RYMS SR-AU01-K1 microphone kit. Yes, that's a terrible name. But the audio in this review is being recorded using this microphone via OBS, just to give you an idea of what the sound quality is capable of, as it is a budget microphone designed for content creation, vlogs, live streams, podcast interviews, YouTube, and stuff like this. You can also use this microphone for creative things like music and sound effects, as I'll show you later in this video, but primarily its intended use is for recording talking vocals. This audio is untouched other than some just basic leveling in post, by the way. Now, before we get into this review, full disclaimer, this actually is a sponsored review, so a big thank you to 7RYMS for sending this to us to review and for sponsoring this video and for helping us pay the electricity bills. Regardless of this, I am free to express my opinions, both good and bad, and all opinions are fully independent. So firstly, I think the most important thing is to talk about the price and what you get for your money. So this is a budget microphone, and as such, you can pick one up for around about $100, about £75 here in the UK. I say budget because you can get some stupidly cheap microphones for the price, but in my opinion, anything under like sort of 40, 50 pounds, $60, $70 is probably not going to be worth your money. However, we have seen mics like this that are getting cheaper and cheaper and better all the time, and this 7RYMS mic is no exception to that rule. You do get a number of different gadgets as well included in the box, including the microphone itself, this shock mount, a very convenient suspension arm, a pop filter, as well as this windscreen, some Velcro cables, a USB-C to USB-C with a Type-A adapter, and your manual and warranty cards. Now, one thing that really does stand out to me is the actually pretty excellent build quality for the price. The mic itself is made from metal with a couple of plastic buttons here and there, but actually does feel quite premium and has this nice soft touch coating around the microphone as well. It definitely feels and looks a lot more expensive than it actually is, and actually has a bit of weight to it when you hold it. It's about 230 grams. The same goes for all the included accessories, particularly this suspension arm. That feels like it's built to withstand daily use and wear and tear. Nothing really feels super cheap or plasticky or that it's going to break easily. Now, design-wise, the microphone has this very nice and stealthy kind of sleek look to it. I think it looks pretty good on camera, but it also doesn't stand out too much in an obtrusive way, which if you're filming things like, YouTube videos, interviews, podcasts, that sort of thing, you obviously don't want your gear to distract too much and you want it to blend in nicely with like your setup, which I think this does a pretty good job of. It's also really simple to use and set up and start using. It's literally just plug in and play via the USB-C or USB-A, and just a case of clamping the suspension arm to your desk like so, and affixing the microphone onto the shock mount. Very, very straightforward. On the microphone itself, there is a mute button which changes color when it's muted and unmuted from blue to red, a volume control which I have set to about 55% here, and also a 3.5mm jack for audio monitoring, which is pretty much latency free. I especially love the suspension arm and desk clamp, which makes it really, really convenient and easy to quickly use the microphone and move it out of the way. It's especially useful for people who have to film regularly, who use their microphones every day, and it also saves on desk space and makes your setup just look a lot more cleaner. Obviously, the most important thing is going to be the sound quality, but I think you'll agree that this actually sounds pretty good for the price tag. It is a condenser cardioid pattern microphone, which means it's sensitive to sound from one side, and it tries to reject all other noise from other directions, which makes it suitable for picking up vocals. Up to this point, I've been using this microphone with no background noise, so let's just check out the self noise. You might just hear the fans from my PC behind me, but other than that, pretty damn quiet. I have a dehumidifier about 6-ish meters away from me now, so I'm going to turn that on just to see how noisy that is, if that gets picked up by the microphone, and how well this singles out my voice whilst it's turned on. So let's turn it on. So I got it turned on now, so you should hear it slightly in the background. But if I talk at the same time, hopefully the actual background noise doesn't sort of distract too much and doesn't take attention away from my vocals. Anyway, let's switch it off now. In terms of making my vocals sound good, I think this does a great job of making the voice nice and clear, as well as picking up some nice bass in my voice, which I think a lot of cheaper microphones lack. They can sound a little bit too trebly and tinny, but that's definitely not the case with this microphone here. And just to give you a quick comparison, here is the mic quality on the Rode Video Micro, which is on my Sony a7 III right now. Going back and comparing to the 7RYMS microphone, and I think you can hear there is a significant step up in sound quality. The Video Micro is about a meter away from me. I know that microphone does sound a little bit better when you're a bit closer to it, but usually when you're shooting with that microphone, you are, a fair distance away from it. Now, obviously this is a mic that's designed to capture vocals, but as it's also a cardioid pattern microphone, you could also use this for creative stuff too, such as capturing sound effects like these. Now, in terms of music recording, vocal and instrument microphones can go for hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. However, you can get away with using something like this to record instruments and singing for things like quick demos, Instagram videos, live performances, anything that isn't super important where you need the best possible audio quality. Is it ideal for getting the best tone and dynamic range? Probably not, definitely no actually, but considering those microphones can go for so expensive, it's hard to argue with the results, as you'll hear right now. I definitely noticed when recording the guitar amp that some of the tones came out a little bit muddy, especially when there's a lot going on. But again, just for like a quick demo to record some riffs down, it's perfectly fine for that. So all in all, I am definitely surprised at how good the 7RYMS SR-AU01 is, considering how cheap it is. Honestly, when 7RYMS got in touch with me, I didn't have super high hopes for this mic initially, but I am really impressed with what you get for the price, the great build quality, all of the useful included accessories, and the very, very decent audio quality as well, especially for vocals. So I think anyone looking for an inexpensive but still professional sounding microphone for YouTube content creation, live streams, and even for just casual music recording, then this mic definitely won't let you down, and it does it at a very affordable price tag as well. So definitely getting a big thumbs up from me, and I would recommend it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much again to 7RYMS for sponsoring this video. If you found it useful, give it a like and hit that subscribe button as well to see more videos. You can also find links in the description box below if you want to buy one of these for yourself. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, all of that good stuff, and I guess I'll see you on the next video. Well, thanks again for watching. Peace.